there you go. The game is, the countdown has begun. Going to jump straight into the game, and let's see how things go between these two players. We're off on KillaloT there, and let's see. He does manage to get the very standard start with the rail, yellow, and the red armor. Okay. So, slight technical issue there. It's being fixed very quickly. Don't worry about that. Not missing too much at the moment. It looks like it's just a small engagement breaking out over the reds, and pretty standard stuff here. KillaloT's able to actually hold his ground and force his opponent back there, back towards the Mega. As you can see, yodah going to come in there, but a bit too late. The red's already been taken. KillaloT is loving this situation, getting a lot of nice damage there. A very good exchange for him, in fact. This is going to really put him ahead on this next Mega health. Although it's going to be quite difficult because there's 3 seconds between that red and that Mega. But yodah's just going to go straight in. Great engagement, catching KillaloT from the side, unawares. And this is actually a much more even situation now after that nice bit of aggression. Good rail coming in from KillaloT. And both players now going to just sit back and take their respective large items. The Mega going to KillaloT and the red for yodah. But look at this, KillaloT just pushing straight on into that yellow. That should have been yodah's. But KillaloT is just asserting himself straight onto yodah right there. Great rail. yodah has no escape, and off the spawn, he should go down, just missing the rail, unfortunately losing out on the frag just then, at that moment at least. Should come sometime soon, but lacking that lightning gun ammo. That was all it was, but things are looking good here at the beginning of Furious Heights for KillaloT. And I gotta say, if you guys are Robot Wars fans, if anyone saw that show, that's what I'm thinking about when I'm saying KillaloT. And here we go. Back on to position here for KillaloT. He has the red coming up, so he's just taking it easy, going to go for the drop. yodah's going to try to go for the steal, though. He does manage to get it. Bit of a mistake there by KillaloT. Let's see if he can make the frag happen or get at least a lot of damage. Great rail there from KillaloT, but will that be enough? It looks like yodah still wants to challenge for this Mega health. Does manage to connect to rail, making life a little bit more troublesome, but KillaloT's got such a strong engagement here with the LG. Just got to connect it, looking for the frag, and does drop his opponent yodah there where he stands. So KillaloT still, things going pretty darn well for him, and he's trying to find the next fight here, but things could get a bit hairy if yodah strings some rails together. He does manage to connect one. 33 health left for KillaloT, and yodah, so stubborn, just will not die. 3 points of health left on him, and that's all you need, it seems. That's all you need. And Mega's going to be up soon. yodah has a lot of options here, though. He could just stay back for the red armor and just be like, all right, let's just sit back in the gentleman's agreement. I'll take this, the red and the yellow. You can take the Mega and the yellow, and we'll meet up later on for a bit of a scuffle. But instead, yodah decided to get a little bit aggressive there. Could have gone badly, but it was okay. It was okay. Actually ended up in his favor overall, instead of the standard, passive play. But here goes the movement into red armor. There goes the drop from KillaloT. He wants to go for the direct challenge here, but he has to back out of there. So what he does, and that commitment, I'm not sure what to say about it. yodah defends it easily, and now he's so far ahead on the stack. It's just unbelievably, he's unbelievably far ahead on the stack. Here goes the attack from KillaloT. yodah there just sitting, ready and waiting. Still loads of ammunition left. Great rocket that just pushed KillaloT off, and he should go down easily. There it is. KillaloT biting off way more than he can chew in that situation, and yodah's going to tie up the game, which is, I got to say, very encouraging. And here we go. Another scuffle going on above that yellow. And it is indeed encouraging. I mean, at the start of the game, yodah, it seemed like he was making some poor decisions, some poor calls, but he is actually starting to stabilize now. He's brought the game back. He shifted KillaloT out of control, but look at this, getting caught from the back. That's not how you want to do it. And he does have the Mega. It looks like KillaloT's going to fall back, and I like this, leaving up that Mega health, going for a bit of pressure. But unfortunately for yodah, the red was actually taken quite a while ago, so his timing for that pressure is not going to work out. Let's hear the jumping in the distance there. Got a bearing on the opponent's position. KillaloT does show himself over at the Mega yellow. yodah's in a kind of a precarious position. He needs to get armor, but it's quite hard to challenge directly for anything. He's kind of out of control, basically. He can't push for anything, but look, a bit of a misstep there from KillaloT, just leaving up that red. There was no reason not to be on it, and that's going to give that to yodah. yodah gets the yellow now as well. So yodah's big problem of having no armor was completely remedied by the mistake of KillaloT. So things are going to even up here. yodah going to go for the jump onto that Mega KillaloT with some good LG into him there as he jumps across. But he's going to go for the drop. I don't know if he even intended to do that. But, oh, missing the shot. Going to go for that red armor now. And KillaloT, oh, what is happening with the movement? Just tripping on everything. I don't even know what's happening. Falling over the little bits of rubble at the red armor area or something. yodah struggling with the movement there. Barely able to pick up the red in time. I mean, KillaloT going for that dive there. So risky, but here he goes. Great defense on that choke point. That trap just worked out perfectly. And KillaloT is going to manage to stabilize with the pickup of the red armor. He's got the Mega coming up too. Gets pushed back by that rocket launcher there. But that's okay. I mean, he's got a good advantage on the weapons. As you can see, that's what that big chunk of LG damage was. And he should still have an advantage if he manages to pick up that railgun on the weapons, but he's going to decide against that in favor of giving himself opportunities on some more damage. And he does get a tiny bit, but again, giving away this red armor. KillaloT's got to check his positioning before it loses in the game here. If he keeps making moves like that, it's really going to cost him just so dearly. So 4 minutes left and still quite a close affair. yodah's going to take the fight over at this Mega health, and having stolen that red, he had the strength to take that fight and win it. And again, KillaloT now in a pretty bad position as yodah does take that red armor. Here goes yodah looking for that shot onto his opponent. Jumping into the LG. KillaloT with so much damage. Perfect situation. That's such a worthy trade. Like, you want to die there every time for that huge amount of damage. Because now KillaloT spawns with more health. Sure, yodah picks up the yellow and has a slight weapon advantage, but with the red and the Mega spawning at the same time, this really gives KillaloT a massive in to the game, instead of just being like dramatically out of control. Now it's quite contested. Great rocket there opening. yodah's got to be careful, and he knows it. Does back away. Dropping on into the red armor area once again. Going to be standing on it. It's not for 10 more seconds. And this could be dangerous if KillaloT decides to go for those crazy dives. This could result in a very painful end for yodah. Here goes the fight. yodah does manage to take the red armor in time and get out of there, so that's good. Hits the rail, and that's going to be 5-4 now, as yodah does do a fantastic job. As KillaloT was on the exit of the grenade launcher room, yodah now is stable in the lead. He's stable right now. He's got 180 health, 100 armor. He's got to just go for the drop straight away. He's being too quiet about it, and that's going to be a steal from KillaloT. Neither of these players wants to take the red armor when they're in control. I don't even know. And 2 minutes left now, and because of that steal, that should not have happened. Oh no, and the direct rocket out of nowhere. This is like watching a train wreck. With all these red armors just given away. It's either that or some kind of charity drive. And here goes KillaloT in for the dive. Great opening rocket. This should result in a semi-easy frag. There it is. It's a lick of LG at the end there. That does finish it off. 90 seconds left. And we've seen control go back and forth, usually because of the red situation. And KillaloT's going to be careful there, missing too many plasma bolts. That cost him a lot of health. Oh, but not quite as much as yodah. But still, 14 health left on KillaloT. That's going to actually give an in. Oh, look at the grenade, straight in. Doesn't even care. The crazy play from yodah is going to reward him with a chance to tie up the game. He's got a minute left. The Mega's up on the spot. This can totally be yodah's game. He's just got to play it well from here. There goes the rocket jump.
1 minute warning.
Boosting him in to that upper area. Here's the pickup of that weapon. Here's the jump as well. Moving forwards, there is KillaloT right around the corner. LG comes out. Is it enough to finish him off? And it does. There is the pickup at the 50. yodah gets the red as well. KillaloT, this should be an easy spawn frag. Got to be careful of that shotgun though. And yodah's just going to play it safe. Get the hell away from that shotgun. The crazed lunatic lurking down there by the red. And try to like push back onto the Mega health. Now he can go for round number 2 onto KillaloT. He should still be in a weakened state. There's the drop. Here goes the LG from yodah, and he's going to drop KillaloT for the lead, 8-7. And what is the rocket jump? Why would he do that? This is so dangerous. KillaloT, what is going on? Why? Will someone tell me why, please? 8-8. And yodah does not want to win. He doesn't want to win. And overtime. Here we go. Yodah's going to get a good engagement. Gets the first frag in the overtime. Looking for the spawn kill, but it's not going to happen just yet. A steal, well, not really a steal, but KillaloT's going to be able to spawn the Mega and take that away from yodah. And KillaloT jumping through the choke points. This is great for yodah. And there's still so long until the red spawns that yodah should actually, after this yellow, be able to just push straight back into the red, take the fight and win this. And he's going to do exactly that. Moves that into KillaloT. He runs out of cells on the LG. And that's going to be the red for yodah, who another rocket jump. It didn't go so well from last time. At least this time, KillaloT wasn't ready and waiting with the LG in hand. And look at this. This has got to be it. 3 frags now. I don't know if he can give this one away from this point. Great little flick rail coming in there. And yodah should have this in the bag. 1 more minute to kill. He's still got the lead on the stack. Red's up on the spot. KillaloT going to go for the drop again. And no way he can win this fight. Here goes yodah through the telly on the pursuit. Looking for that frag. And here it is. KillaloT falls once again. And KillaloT going to try to do his best with that rocket launcher. And he will do a pretty good job. With 40 seconds left, though, he needs to find 3 frags. It's not... 3 frags in 40 seconds is, of course, not unheard of, but... I mean, this is going to be pretty tough. It's going to require some great execution. And yodah's going to try to help him along with that 3 frag deficit. And 2 frags now, but KillaloT is pretty damn weak. There's no red in sight. Does get another frag, though. 20 seconds left of 1. Can tie it up. I would like to see that just because of how ridiculous it would be. Let's see another overtime. Come on, KillaloT, I believe. 10 seconds left now. I don't know why he's standing around. You've got to get to yodah. Here he goes with the rocket. Not going to happen. Shut down. yodah going to make it 13-11. Final score. Furious Heights for yodah. He's going to go through, and KillaloT is going to go out. So that was a pretty fun game between these 2 guys. Not sure if they were taking it entirely seriously, considering some of the moves we saw there. Some craziness. I mean, I don't even know. But we have Eti and Gekko coming up, so stay tuned for that, guys. We'll be right back here on FACEIT.